All right, let's talk about credit, but not in the way you're used to. We're not just talking about some three-digit number that makes you nervous. Nope. Today, we're talking about unlocking your credit power. It's time to stop seeing credit as something to be afraid of and start seeing it for what it really is, one of the most powerful tools you can use to build serious long-term wealth. So you ready? Let's dive in and start building that power together.
Okay, so first things first, we got to get this definition straight. When I say credit power, I'm not talking about just, getting a loan for a new TV. It's so much bigger than that. It's about being able to control capital. It's about having the financial muscle to jump on opportunities when they pop up, like investing in a business or snagging your dream home. This is a huge mindset shift, right? We're moving away from thinking about debt and starting to think about strategic control. There's a quote from the source material that just hits the nail on the head. It says, "Credit is like a financial language." And think about it. That's perfect. Lenders, insurers, vendors, they all speak it fluently. If you're fluent too, you can negotiate, you can build trust, you can open doors that are locked for other people. But if you don't speak the language, well, you're going to have a tough time in their world.
So, that's the big question, isn't it? How do you actually learn to speak this language? How do you get fluent? Well, that is exactly what we're here to do. We're not just going to give you a dictionary, we're giving you the full blueprint to actually master it.
You can't master language without learning the rules, the grammar, right? Well, in the world of credit, the grammar is your credit score. We've got to decode it. Think of it like this. We're learning the rules of the financial game so that you can actually play and win. Now, here's something that trips a lot of people up. You might think there's just one credit score, but there are really two big players in the game. You've got your Vantage score, that's the one you usually see on those free credit monitoring apps. But the big one, the industry standard, is the FICO score. We're talking 90% of top lenders use this one for the major stuff, like a mortgage or a car loan. And since they weigh things a little differently, what really matters is what FICO thinks of you.
And here we go. This is the secret sauce. This is the DNA of your FICO score. Now, I want you to just look at this chart for a second. See those two huge slices of the pie, payment history at 35% and credit utilization at 30%? Do the math, that's 65%. 65% of your entire score comes down to just those two things. If you want to build your credit power fast, you focus right there. So let's break down the big one first. The undisputed champion of credit factors, your payment history. This is the whole foundation, 35% of your score. All it does is answer one simple, crucial question for a lender. Are you going to pay me back on time? That's it. And if you're wondering how crucial, just look at this number. 1. Single late payment, just 30 days late, can absolutely wreck your score. We're talking a drop of up to 100 points. 100! That one little slip-up can take years to fix. This is why consistency isn't just important, it's everything. Okay, on to the second heavyweight champ, credit utilization. This guy makes up another 30% of your score, and it's actually pretty simple. It's just the percentage of your available credit that you're using. Basically, it shows lenders how much you're leaning on debt to get by. Let's make this super easy to picture. Imagine you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit. If you owe $100, your utilization is just 10%. That's great. Lenders love to see that. But if you owe $900 on that same card, now you're at 90% utilization. That's a huge red flag for them. So the rule is simple. The lower you can keep that number, the better. So what about the rest of your score, that other 35%? Well, that's made up of these three smaller but still important pieces. You've got the length of your credit history. Older is better, it shows stability. Then there's your credit mix. Having different types of credit, like cards and loans, shows you can handle it all. And finally, new credit. Opening a bunch of new accounts really fast can make you look risky. Together, they just round out the whole picture. All right, so we've decoded the score. We know the rules of the game. But you know what? Knowing the rules is one thing. Using them to win is another. This is where it gets fun. Let's talk about the rewards. Let's talk about how a high score lets you stop playing defense and start playing offense, unlocking some serious financial leverage. See, there's this kind of magic number. Once you get your score up over 700 and keep it there, the whole game changes. Seriously, lenders stop looking at you as a risk to be managed. Instead, you become an opportunity. You become a valued customer they actually want to work with. And here's what that looks like in cold, hard cash. Let's take a regular car loan. With a 580 score, maybe you're getting a 12% interest rate. Ouch! But with a great score, say a 740, that rate could plummet to 5%.
Look at that difference. It's more than double. That is a huge, huge deal.
And that difference in interest adds up fast. Over the 5 years of that loan, we're talking about a savings of over $4,500. Think about that. That's not just money you didn't have to spend. That's $4,500 you can now use for something else. To invest, to save, to put into your own business. That's real power.
And it doesn't stop with loans. Oh no, the benefits just keep coming. We're talking lower insurance premiums, way better rewards on your credit cards, higher credit limits, which, by the way, helps you keep that utilization number low. It literally touches almost every corner of your financial world.
So here's the big takeaway for this section. We have to shift our thinking. Good credit isn't just a defensive tool for getting cheaper loans. It's an engine. It's a proactive tool that literally speeds up your ability to build wealth. Every single dollar you save in interest is a dollar you can put to work building your future.
Okay, we get the rules, we see the rewards. Now for the most important part, the action plan. This is it, your power move blueprint. These are the simple, strategic steps you can start taking today to build and use your credit power.
Here we go, your 5-step blueprint. Step 1, know your numbers. Pull both your FICO and Vantage score reports so you know exactly where you stand. Step 2, automate everything. Make late payments a thing of the past. Step 3, keep your utilization low. Always aim for under 30%. Step 4, don't close old accounts. That long history is like gold. And step 5, use your score. Once it's high, it's a weapon. Negotiate better rates. This is how you win the game.
And that's what this is all about, right? The end game. When you really get this stuff, you're not just a consumer anymore, passively taking whatever terms they throw at you. No way. You become a player. You're sitting at the table, making the rules work for you. I'm going to leave you with this one last thought from the source material because it's just so powerful. Financial freedom isn't given to you. It's not a gift. It's built. You build it, brick by brick, one good decision at a time. And a powerful credit profile? That's one of the cornerstones of the whole foundation. So as we wrap this up, I've got one question for you. You've got the blueprint now. You know the rules. You know the rewards. So, what's the first door you're going to unlock with your credit power? Is it that better mortgage rate? Is it the loan for your new business? Think about it, because the power is officially in your hands.